Okay, let me just claim daily commission first. Okay. Quartra Leone. Why is there so much text there? Okay, where am I going? I forgot where I was going. I'm just gonna quick claim. Oh, so that's the name, Quarter Leone.
Thank you for add Astra.
The name of the street. Oh, that looks. I just never look at Arlecchino's outfit from the close. This up close, it looks so much better than the one in the game in the cutscene. Oh wait, not in cutscene, but in the quest house before. I guess that was the previous model for the story quest. This looks so nice. Like with the earrings too.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
Sorry. How does she know? How does she know? Okay, what's the timing this one? It's crazy. Okay, it should be it for the commission. I'll do the boss layer. I wanna do a bit more exploration. So I wanna go to there. To the actual place. I'm thinking this is just like the entrance still. Okay, that's the boss. Oh, it's already. I already respawns again. That was quick. Okay. Yeah, let's go to the actual place. Oh, there's a crystal here. Nice. Can I use it here? No, okay. I keep forgetting to not use the dash since Algino's doing the thing. Need stamina for this. So I should not use her. Use the dashing for other people. Okay. Okay, this looks all very fancy. Oh, this looks like a theater. Stage. Oh, this is the stage, I think, that Jose mentioned. Is this gonna be a fight? Okay. Oh, we do need to go to the stage. In this stage, you spoke of is this stage you spoke of earlier, Jose? You're and our Paimon is deceiving her, or is the morals on top still moving? It's kinda spooky. Oh yeah, it is moving. That terrifying power can be escaping from here, could it, Ozzy? Hey, Ozzy, are you spacing out? Meow. My apologies, I was distracted for a moment. Did you once perform on the stage? Is that why you're feeling nostalgic or something like that? Did you play a cat? Perhaps you were an audience member? Ooh, good point. I might have, or I might not. It was all in the past. Either way, utterly irrelevant. Definitely super relevant. What matters now is the scent of this court. I smell in the air, as though some present one that makes me uneasy once visited this place. I fear that specific may only be ascertained when we have performed the score here. There's one here too? Paimon didn't notice. Well, you might have seen the scores shaped like strings, but you have not seen those shaped like murals. One such is before you. Also, the pictures are moving because it's actually a score. Yes, we did not find a blank score before. It's time now to perform it. Please do the honors. Okay. Install. Okay. Not only do we have time, same hard skin, but in our veins flow the same divine essence. We share the same wisdom and melody, the same will. Okay, where's this statue? Whoa, someone's coming out of the mural. It's been too long, dear friend. How many years since that day? 500? Thousands? Still, time mattered not us at all, not to us at all. You may be in this small body now, but I recognize you in an instant. Have you tired of battle? Have you decided to take up a rat scratching new hobby? It's you? And what is he exactly? A monster? A ghost? Or could it be the real Dark Lord? Dark Lord? Peh, barbarians remain barbarians. I see, ignorant even of their own ignorance. Bitius of Remuria, am I? Foremost of the Hormus Harmus of Phobos. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to read this entire thing. Foremost Harmus of Phobos, who had tongue twister. You know this root fellow, Ozzy? You need not introduce yourself. I have no interest in the titles of battle by primitive. You know this root fellow, Ozzy? I do not deny it, but need you be so formal, Cassiodor? Do all years of service under Sebastos, our god king, matter so little to you? The past is past. I do not know how you, whose soul has long been shattered, have manifested, but it seems that the chaotic symphony is your doing and none other. Cease, return the souls of those who live in the present, and go back to the shadow beneath the deep waters is where you belong. This is my final warning to you. Oh, and what then? Will you continue wearing your mask of hypocrisy, traitor? Will you shut your eyes and ears for another millennium? But you have not noticed, haven't you, why my melody would break its bond at this time and affect the present? Why my strength has given me the might to open the gate to deep waters, allowing me to manifest. The power of the sea surge, Cassiodor. The return of Phobos is imminent. Phobos? Yes, indeed. Over these thousands of years, I have already bound my soul to this shattered Phobos. The omniscient enigma, the great power, is about to finally descend once again, and this is not the wish that we once failed to accomplish. To repeat the past is to give the ancient tragedy an encore, nor have I ever wanted to sacrifice innocent lives. Is that so? Well, not that it mattered, Cassiodor. The world you have defended is coming apart at the seams. The people of bygone time you see before you shall return to their rightful place. Fontaine existence is a mistake, one we shall correct. When the oceans swallow it, Remuria shall rise above the sea once again, and its light shall shine over the lane. How can you call it a mistake? You are the mistaken one. We should have assimilated into this new nation thousands of years ago, but it was you who are them the puppets of ancient hate. Okay, I see how it is. So they were once like some part of I guess like child nation, like I don't know how to I don't know what's the exact term, but yeah, it's like if a country is have another part of the country that is similar, that they might I don't know politics. Where that pose matters is true or false. As long as my will has not dissipated, your scheme will not succeed. Do you mean to say then that we should abandon our honors as Remurians and degenerate into mere blessed insects? How could I ever allow my kin to return to those bags of decaying flesh and become slaves to the fate to Fortuna once more? It seems that the millennia have not led you to accept Remuria's downfall. If anything, you have grown more obstinate still. Perhaps it is in our stubbornness alone that we are quite similar. I thought that long years would have rendered you willing to once more stand by our side. You betrayed the tribe that birthed you, and you betrayed Remuria. You may have become the Golden Hunter, but you cannot remove the brain of Sebastos and mark you still. You will always be a Remurian. Remurians have long ceased to exist, save in your delusions. The world old has passed away. Of course, or so it was meant to be, but now the border between past and present has faded. If you insist on becoming the enemy of our ancient realm and selling me once more in a cage buried beneath the waves, then those Fontanians you wish to protect, yes, all of Preticor shall be buried as one. No way, we won't let that happen. That is not up to you, insolent savage. When that times come, your lowly flesh will be rendered to dust, but your soul will join with ours and take the next step of evolution. We shall bestow upon you eternal, resilient bodies that you may never again suffer mortal pains. Should you have words of gratitude, I will hear them. Why, thank you so very much. You gotta be kidding me. That's not something we're thankful for at all. It's like those puppet dances you perform, those pitiable slave and servants, those poor children, everything stripped from them, and you still speak with such conviction? All things have their price. Narrow personal opinions are but refuse to be discarded by a higher class of beings such as I. Besides, and as I see it, they are ideal form of humanity, adhering inherently to perfect order. You're absolutely nuts and despicable too. Despicable? What would you call that? What Cassiodor did to us thousands of years ago then? By comparison, this is nothing. But patient, we should have a good long talk, but not here. No, we shall speak beneath the deep water, in the deepest bowels of our ancient realm, where everything began. The realm awakened, Cassiodor. You are the sole survivors of our fallen realms, the sole Remulian left with free wills, and you have left us for far too long. You must return to us and listen to the lamentation and anger of the long years. Perhaps then you shall be more receptive to my symphony, to the arrangement of flowers. I will await you in the royal capital city of Remuria and the Domus area, where the Sebastos plied his melody. I will of course extend appropriate hospitality to those souls from the present before you arrive. Should you still remain resolute when the time comes, their souls will naturally receive their release. And as for you, you are not part of Hostland, and yet the great symphony shall in no wise cast out any audience. Do enjoy the passing prelude I have prepared for you. If fortune proves favorable, we shall meet again. My god, my throat hurts from reading all that. It's so speaking, so much speaking. And I don't have any drill. Okay, let me just do this plunging thing. Come on, Noel.
Busted. You deserve not to get diced. Laid bare. This is where you fall. Overruled.
Okay, I didn't get anything from that. Okay, the teleport is actually quite far away.
Someone needs assistance. Leave it all to me. Transfixed.
Okay, I don't know what is going on.
Gotcha. Skyward. Stray clouds converge. As a dutiful maid would, I must leave no stone unturned. Witness my rise. Overruled.
Ooh. Well, let's shut them up. What do we do now? If we want to save the souls of the townspeople, we're gonna have to head the Domus area of whatever. Domus area of whatever. That's super rude, super arrogant. Guys, talk about it, right? As you might recall, we weren't invited. Since when have we ever needed invitation to crash some bad guy's party? Alright, but from what you said, you seem to have known Ozzy for a long time. You said they work for Sebastos, whatever. We need to have a good talk before we go. Cassiodor, if you have anything you'd like to ask me this time, I shall tell you all I know. Tell us about Remuria. That's where you and that rude fellow are both from, right, Ozzy? Seems to be an Asian nation? Ancient nation? Very well, the story begins before the Court of Mountain, as you know it, was born. Sebastos Remus founded a nation above the high sea, that is Fontaine. Sebastos Remus, so it wasn't Purina and the Archon? Or the previous Hydra Archon? Wait, is Remuria the previous Hydra Archon? I just realized that. Is it? I'm not too convinced with the Fontaine lore yet. And the ancestor of the present day is Fontaine, named the Dark Lord Remus in their terror. Before it sank, this body of water was part of the Great Fontaine Lake, and the location where the capital of Remuria was sited as such. This water have the same properties as those of Fontaine. So we're actually in the ruins of Remuria now? Indeed, but where the tale differs from commonly told history is the people of Remuria were not ordinary humans like Fontainians. Rather, they were a new race. Their body were cast of stone with ichor blood for blood. Sebastos gave us such bodies in the hope that we could escape our prison of rolling flesh and fate. His great vision was we should all grasp the power of symphony and thereby escape the shackles of Fortuna, becoming the master of our own destiny. So the stone statue we saw them were there, they were your kin? Precisely so. I fear that they have long lost their free will, however becoming mindless slaves. For so by far the humans of old, easily perishable though they are. Wait, guess, why are you a cat then? Yeah, good question. I am a cat for now, and one's will souls are more important than one's body, are they not? Regardless, it was the Sebastos who gave me new life. He once possessed all of the high sea, countless cities and the palaces, flowers, flowing wine, and yet fate found us all the same. After returning from the deepest depth of the sea, the Sebastos used ichor to create imperishable bodies for the people, and still the prophesied future did not change. Our God King believed that it was because human souls could not escape the gravity of fate, so he wrote the symphony, a music that could weave destiny. He believed that through this he had found a way to resist fate, but instead the path led us into utter darkness step by step. And in the end, the entire kingdom sank beneath the waves, as though it had been smothered by a divine judgment. No, I feel that even he did not foresee such an outcome, though all the same that is what happened. If you have anything like that, okay. So tell us about your impudent friends. Right, and he called you Cassiodor or something, right? But aren't you called Aura Knights of the Aura or something? Just I've traversed many bodies, I've had many names. Of course, this all thanks to the Sebastos who separate my soul from the Grand Symphony. A convenient ability indeed. You were planning on puppeting one of us at some point, were you? What would have thought such a cute little consider doing something so horrible? That means you aren't even a cute kid in the first place. Well, be that as it may, traveler, you are used to playing the gorgeous savior, are you not? I too play the role, I know, well, albeit in an unfamiliar form. Back to Boetius. He was not always evil. He was once a noble harmless of Remuria, and the sole survival following the great catastrophe that befell. The original purpose of the Golden Castellum was to unify our surviving kin, and prevent catastrophe and stop the rising water from ever occurring again. But evidently, Boetius had his own design. While I and my companion ranged across the land, struggling mightily to contain the power of primordial waters, he used his eloquent tongue to sway those who remain. initiated a fairy tale that aimed to restore the Shattered Symphony and revive the ruined realm. To this end, he did not hesitate to dissolve the wheel of Arcane and planted the souls of Fontanians everywhere. Many rulers and nobles became his pawn, and politely newborn lay on the brink of destruction. To stop him, who had now by clearly become a monster, I could only forsake my name and become Hu Han's phantoms, resting him only alongside the Fontanians. Bitter was the conflict before we were last able to sail both him and the sea that had devoured our nation. And that is why he named you traitor? I followed this Sebastus precisely because he had shown me the golden dream, a land where prejudice and indifference were no more, a land of justice and freedom. But that was what it had become after Muria sang, no more than a dream. I would rather be called a traitor than let Pythias trample our ideals. I swore upon fate that I would serve as the barrier between past and present. Thus did I become the spirit keeper of the ancient realm. Guess Mr. Impolite, pretty stubborn guy, huh? After being beaten up and sealed, he's still looking to break out and cause trouble? I had thought that even if evil lingered in him, so long been broken, it would remain naught but discordant notes as simply plunged into strife. I never thought that he would leave his shattered self into a symphony and thus gain mastery of it. The discordant dissonance that now emanates from these waters can be regarded as an extension of his power. If you are to defeat him, I fear that we must wait the moment when all his soul fragments have gathered around the body. If anything, that is a long talking. And there's two more. God, my throat is gonna die. It's gonna run out of fuel. Let's hear about the symphony and Phobos. Where should I even begin? The symphony is human memory and persona woven into melody through musical notation, creating a song in which human souls can dwell and have their wish fulfilled. And the way to master symphony is to master fate. This is the secret that the great golden beast Sibylla, the prophet who survived the previous cycle. My god, there's so much world building here. Can you just show not tell, please? This is all great and all, but too many texts isn't great. Sebastus to create the symphony put these melodies into this incalculable ichor in hopes that they may control their own fates through playing that music. He overestimated us, I fear, for his deed terrified us. The people cannot bear the burden of fate, and they begged their god and superiors for guidance. At the request of the people, Sebastus wrote all melody into the grandest of melodies. This new symphony would bring us all the grace of happiness, and its name was Phobos. But it did not bring what it was promised. Indeed, you saw how it all ended, didn't you? Had Sebastian plan worked, the symphony would have woven a melody of utmost gentleness for us all, and eternity that will last 1,000 years and beyond. But something went wrong. Sebastian himself only said spirits the harmonies could have changed Phobos' melody. And Boethius was one excellent harmonies. If you have anything, okay. So about the dream clip I saw, it was a strange dream we saw before. Yeah, and yes, those were indeed the memories left by he whom I serve, this Vastus, the God King Remus. Though I do not understand how you were able to see him, traveler. But another thing you need to worry if this chaotic symphony was enough to control you. Could have done so long ago on the surface, but that's not happened yet. That's true. Speaking of which, why isn't this affected? Just a specifically that I have some idea, but might be the best way every time. Sorry for that. We go for canvas. Just don't forget that. Alright. In case you can see distinction by the means under fragments of vast memory remains in the underwater symphony. Long millennia have searched, and if you could touch some more of this memory, perhaps may find the answer I have sought all this time. The great waves could not hurt as a god, even should their crest scrape the very skies, and yet this passage is separated without trace, and our nation fell into death. He would not have such highly biased in a nation people drowned in blood. So where did he go? Or was he passing the Moria to his death? Neil? Okay, so Remus disappeared. You have anything like me? Well, for now, we can leave for later. God. My throat. We'll continue guiding yourself from my homeland. Though I may have sung to the very bottom of the sea, I'm here this path still, even after this millennium. Or so I believe. Just don't let us down when it comes. Cats out of the bag. Sure, you encounter difficulties. You may count on me. Do not forget that I am far stronger than an ordinary cat. Still a cat. Monsieur Oz, students for the thing is well enough. A name to me is nothing more than a label, but it's brings your non-acknowledgement payment. I will gladly accept it. Okay, Monsieur Oz. Not more Oz, eh? Prisoner in Circles. Okay, this is the second movement. That is cool. So the reference is referencing musical symphony. There is like multiple movement. Okay, this is kind of cool. Okay, we can probably. Okay, yes, I got nothing. Okay, this is the same questions before. Head to the Sea of Bygone Eras. Okay, I'm assuming this is the Remuria. I wonder how big this will be. Okay. Hmm. Really now? Not even trace of sufficient? We need. Well, I need to wax nostalgic. Okay. Can read that quickly. Oh, a barrel conch? Okay, yeah. Ooh, the wheel. A strong glowing fish, what are we running into here? Okay, it is, yeah, it is this about the same size as I expected. It wasn't huge like I originally thought. I was thinking of something like super mega huge megalodon kind of thing. Nice. Gonna have, let's see. Wait, this thing is huge. What the heck? What? This place is huge. Well, we'll see anyway. Last day of Maria, continue. What? Okay, nice, another wave. Ooh. Okay, just kidding. Really, this is like super deep underwater kind of thing. Oh wow. Look, this is so pretty. This is so much prettier than just the fountain and water. Wow, look at just like glowing fish we saw before. See what things are on top new way. What the heck is going on? I was getting more and more confused. I heard this voice in a dream before. I can't remember his name anymore though. Yes, you might have been named Sebastian's dream, did you not? Scylla, Scylla, a fell dragon who once served as Sebastus. He was subdued and sealed here by Butius. Scylla? Scylla? You mean Mr. Spiritus built an evil dragon? I don't think he could do something that amazing. Well, Fell Dragon was the name they gave, but it was no more than a fish up, though his teens a bit stronger than normal. After all, no new Hydro Dragon could be born for so long before the Mr. So many water hibernated in the deep seas. I never thought a bishop could get this large. After all, it's surprisingly more uncultured barbarians who would be surprising to grow into something much more stranger. Guess Diverdale and Skilla was once the bestest friends, but here for the critical juncture showdown between Extremorians and the Pontinians. Then Scylla led the brutal Dragonborns, the two Makimos, intent on breaching the inner city, Capitolium, where the Sebastus resided. Makimos? I heard people talking about that in town. Yet people in town were always talking about some Makimos and Beltower or something. Correct, Makimos is the outer city of the capital. Should the fell dragon wish to enter the inner city, must pass through Shimani. That is the barrier separating the inner and the outer parts of the capital. The symphony weaved by the Sebastus and the musician which covered all Remuria passed through in Nani and its golden waterways. Bidis and his legions used this fact to shut the Nani, thus finally slaying the evil dragon. Something like strike about the story. But it didn't cut from before back then. Still, I should have come and seen Remus before. First thought to go before this passes throne this session where there's no forever life throughout the dragon sang along me. Something should it feels all a bit muddled. Yeah, I don't know anything that is going on here. I feel like I need to read some 10 pages lore before this. Then no one knew just what happened by to this basis. I feel that we can learn by pressing further. So in the cosmos we thought escape from futures class 20 cell. Then we're taking lots of prisoners in here. So that's it. Hang on, it's just no serious throat. Oh yeah, I'm not even gonna read anymore. My throat's so hurt. Maybe a reasonable kind of we can talk with. We got experimenting with dragons, didn't we? Well, there was that time in the Fallians, they had an Apep. Like, she even went on with one each choice more, and then we defeated all platform. And there's another one very visiting, were they? Okay, so the same as the Fallian. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna leave it here. This looks so pretty. I wonder if I can go up, or is it like limited? Oh yeah, it's limited. It's too deep down. Oh, look at this. Yeah, I guess we'll continue this next time. Or actually, not even next time. Probably we're gonna do the Archon quest first. I'm just here so that I can get the boss. And maybe do a little bit more exploring. But yeah. Now look at how big this is. Oh, and the sound is terrifying too. And this place still has more stuff, right? Ooh. This actually feels super deep underwater. They did a good job with this. Alright, back to the Archon quest next time.